We're here tonight pursuant to a request from the Moscow Human Rights Commission that the City Council proclaim Columbus Day be changed to Indigenous Peoples Day for the City of Moscow. So we've got a little bit of history on that as well as the effect within the City of Moscow. You have in your packet a resolution, a draft resolution for council consideration, which in fact does name the second Monday, the day of the federally recognized Columbus Day, State of Idaho Columbus Day, as Indigenous Peoples Day in the City of Moscow. However, there is some background that we want to make the council aware. Obviously, the City Council may designate city holidays. The federal government, the state government does that by statute or recognition of federal holidays. As I said, the federal government has recognized October 9th as Columbus Day, celebrated on the second Monday in October. The state government does the same thing. In the City of Moscow, there is only one instance that we can find that the City of Moscow ever officially recognized Columbus Day, and that was on October 2nd, 1978, when then Mayor Don Mackin requested that the council establish whether Columbus Day on October 9th, 1978, specifically that date, should be considered as a city legal holiday. City Council voted 3-2 to observe October 9th, 78 as a legal holiday for the City of Moscow. Previous to that, the earliest thing we could find was in 1975. The council unanimously granted a holiday to all city employees in lieu of Columbus Day on the Friday following Thanksgiving. In 1982, October 4th of 1982, the City Council accepted the resignation of the Administrative Committee, quote, in light of the fact that several years ago the city authorized the trading of Columbus Day for the following day following Thanksgiving. The committee does not support reinstating Columbus Day as a holiday. And then at various times throughout the years, the council has by resolution approved the city's personnel policies, which is the only city recognition of holidays recognized by the city. And you'll note that both in the federal and state governments, the designation of a holiday means that government operations are suspended for that day, offices are closed, and employees of those governments are granted the day off with pay. The City of Moscow recognizes 11 total holidays. Those would be New Year's Day, Idaho Human Rights Day, President's Day, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving Day, the day following Thanksgiving, and it states in the personnel policy parenthetically a substitute for Columbus Day, then Christmas Day. A personal floating holiday is also granted, and other holidays may be declared by the mayor and city council, which is one of the reasons we're here today. Again, the request from the Human Rights Commission is a little bit problematic as far as the city is concerned. We have 11 paid holidays. The personnel policy states that those holidays that are declared by the city, those that are listed and others declared by the mayor and city council, result in closure of city hall offices. Also grant 8 hours of paid leave to employees on that date. So the council has a couple of choices. One is to do nothing, as Columbus Day is not recognized by the city at this time. Certainly the city could, by petition or action of the mayor and or council, petition the state and federal government to designate the Columbus Day holiday, what is known now as the Columbus Day holiday, to Indigenous Peoples Day. Council could declare an additional city holiday in conformance with the personnel policy. The council could declare a holiday that is not recognized by the personnel policy, which the resolution that you have before you does just that. Did not feel that it was the direction of the city council to grant an additional day off to city employees, as well as close city hall offices for an additional working day. So the resolution that you have in your packets declares that the city holiday specifically does not authorize the closure of city offices and specifically does not grant employees an additional day off. So with that, I would submit that for council consideration.